Hey guys, Zach here. In this video, I want to speak to the many reasons why so many gay men do give up on love. I'm going to try to cover all the bases. I want to really just expose all of the beliefs, all of the fears, all of the shit that block you from wanting to try. Because when you've been hurt in the past and you feel defined by that and you believe that it's going to continue, then it makes perfect sense why someone would give up on themselves. Because we as human beings want to avoid pain. We want to avoid feeling hurt. We want to avoid feeling rejected. And sometimes that survival need trumps our desires to be loved, our desires to be in a kind, caring, loving, nurturing, passionate, sexual, incredible relationship because we're so afraid of getting hurt again. I first want to talk about how, as a culture, so many gay men can be really cruel. A big reason why a lot of gay men give up on dating is because they've been treated really poorly on dating apps. There is ageism, there is racism, there is discrimination against men who don't look like, cover models. And it's really unfortunate. But you know what? To speak to that point, I'm going to debunk a lot of these reasons as I go through them. And the first is this external societal belief that, all gay men are judgmental, all gay men are shallow, because although many are, not everyone is. I work every day with amazing men who are so open and so generous and so loving and so kind. And if you fit that mold, you're not alone. Yes, it is a tough place on the dating apps. It's a tough place in clubs, meeting men. This is all about how you perceive these external blocks. One can easily give up and throw in the towel and say, hey, I don't want to deal with this, and let it really get to them. But we all have the power to decide what we allow to stand in our way. And I want to encourage all of you to recognize that you have the power to not let bad apples spoil your experience dating, spoil your experience finding love. And as I teach my students in energetic attraction coaching and high vibe partners, that sometimes we have to weed them out. We have to decide, hey, this person's looking for something different, and not take it personal. And I know that's challenging, but as we grow energetically, as we make big shifts, we're able to not pick up other people's shit because that's their stuff. And we get to let them have it and wish them the best and not take it personal. When we lie to ourselves is when we tell ourselves that we're always going to be hurt, that all gay men will hurt us, that we can't trust ourselves to let people see who we are. Because as gay men, we have a very unique set of core wounds, and I talk about this all the time in many of my videos. But we grow up rejecting ourselves from a really early age. We feel different. We don't feel good enough. We don't feel like we are masculine enough or live up to the expectations of what we believe, who we believe we're supposed to be. So we learn putting on masks at a really early age. We all have these fears of being hurt, fear of being rejected, fear of being judged, fear of not being loved. For us to truly overcome these negative self-doubts, these negative beliefs about ourselves, there's a lot of work. There's a lot that we have to look at. The stuff that you've been running from is exactly what you need to face so that you can trust yourself. Trust yourself to not be triggered or affected by someone who doesn't want to date you or doesn't want to be with you. We have to accept the fact that we're not everyone's cup of tea. But when we don't allow ourselves to take personally other people's perceptions, beliefs, and actions, then we're able to go through life unfazed. We're able to find what we desire. We're able to connect with men who want what we want, who are attracted to us, and we get to have the life that we desire. This is available to each and every one of you. No matter how old you are, no matter what you've been through, no matter how much pain you've endured, the walls that you keep up to keep you safe block you from having all the things that you truly desire. And it's challenging to step out of a place of being guarded, to step out of a place of feeling fear, to feeling anxiety, to not trusting yourself and other people. It's not easy work, but it is simple. And it doesn't take that long to transfer your energy from a lower vibration to a higher vibration where you don't give a fuck what other people think. If someone doesn't want to date you that you're interested in, You don't make yourself wrong for it. You know that, okay, next, and you move on. And it can be that simple. We have a lot to look at in overcoming these doubts and these negative beliefs that we may have about ourselves. But this is something that we all have the power to do. So, guys, the moral of the story is that no matter what we perceive outside of us, it's all out of our control. But what we get to decide is how we choose to interpret the world, how we get to interpret our place in this world. If you've decided it's too late for you, if you've decided that you're not good enough, if you've decided that you'll always be rejected, you're always going to put up walls. Guys, we create our reality. And I know so many men of all ages, of all sizes, of all races, who have decided that I'm not going to settle for the expectations I believe are being placed on me by the outside world. I'm not going to tolerate fitting in a little box because this is what I used to think other people wanted me to be. And they've defied all of that bullshit, stepped into their power, and they're creating the life and the relationships that they've always wanted. And this is possible for you. It's never too late. Every moment is a new opportunity for you to define how you want to spend your life, how you want to spend this moment, in the eternal present moment, which is all that we ever truly have. You each have the power to decide, am I going to let my dating experience be affected by these assholes on these dating apps? Or am I going to wish them all the best and carry on my merry way, keeping my eye on the prize and finding what it is that I'm desiring? This is what's possible for all of you. And that's my challenge for you, is to stop getting in your own way with the beliefs and the fears that hold you back. Stop negatively judging yourself, and you won't be afraid that other people will negatively judge you. It's really that simple. Rejection wouldn't be painful if it weren't for the awful stories that you have about why you're rejectable. You see, this work goes very deep, and there's a lot of possibilities for you, but there's lots of things for you to overcome for you to get to that place. Hell, I'm still a work in progress, but I've come a long fucking way. And my desire is to support you in creating the life that you want, creating the life that you've always wanted, knowing that it's possible for you, and guiding you every step of the way. If that sounds like something you want, send me a private message or type "I'm all in" the comments below, and I'll circle back and reach out to you and see if doing this deeper work makes sense. Because none of you should settle for being single. None of you should ever settle for being alone. None of you should ever decide it's too late for me. I'm not attractive enough. I'm not worthy of love. Those are the self-defeating prophecies that you can choose to own and make your truth, or you can step into a new way of being. That's my invitation to you. Freedom beyond anything you've ever experienced before. When you let go of those hooks, let go of those blocks, let go of those shadows, and let go of those fears that are not fucking serving you. That's my desire. So I look forward to seeing what you have to say. Bye for now.